I'm not going to tell you what I went through to get this memory card to show up. I'm going to get right into it. Who am I? Who is Speak Volume by Nika? So I'm going to tell you a little bit how I got started, what we're about, and all that good stuff. I got my little notes here so I can stay on track. So my business is Speak Volume by Nika. I just recently changed my name about 2 years ago from Nika's Beauty. If you have been around, if you have known, I've done makeup for 8 years, and I always would say it's more than makeup. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something more than makeup. So if you guys have seen Steve Harvey talk about writing down your 300 goals, big or small, you write them down. I want to say it was like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, I wrote it out, and I wrote out 285, and one of those goals was to use my voice more. Touch on that a little bit. Growing up, I did not use my voice. I felt like I silenced myself in different rooms. It was uncomfortable because I was ashamed that I didn't go to college, and people around me went to college. It was just this whole fear that I felt like what I had to say didn't matter. I'll touch on that in a whole nother video because that's like a whole thing. But so I said I wanted to use my voice more. I kept praying on it, asking God to like show me where he wanted me. And I feel like that's when Speak Volume was really birthed. A little bit about my mantra. My mantra to Speak Volume by Nika is I am transformed, I have endless potential, I am beauty, I am vibrant joy, arrive and leave your stamp. I am transformed is Romans 12:2. That is, we are transforming from the way of the world into who God has called us to be. And I present that through beauty, inspiration, spirituality, confidence. And so my brand is committed to empowering women to just express themselves through their beauty, confidence, and their individuality through my products, my lipsticks, my journal planner. I call it a journal planner because it's a weekly planner, but you also can write in it. And we just aim to leave a lasting impression and inspire those along the way. And my hashtag arrive and leave your stamp is pretty much when you are in a space, wherever you are to leave a lasting impression. And to me, leaving a lasting impression doesn't have anything to do with accolades. It is whatever God has equipped you with, leave that lasting impression. So sometimes it's just when I show up and I have on my red lipstick, people, that is a conversation started. So if it's your smile, if it's your humor, whatever the case may be, just make your presence known in the space. Especially for me, it was networking events. When I went to a networking event, I only stuck with the people I knew. I did not try to get to know other people because it was so uncomfortable for me. But now I have like an icebreaker I'm going to go in with. We'll touch on that in a different video. And that fear that I once had, I no longer have it. And this channel, my brand Speak Volume by Nika, will be on the lines of inspiration and different topics that I'll touch on that I have gone through. So it's more so me sharing my story in a way that people can relate. It's some testimonials, some things I'm still learning. So I want it to be a community. If you follow me on Instagram, I have a group. The chat in there is Stamp Makers. Arrive and leave your stamp. We're stamp makers. We are leaving our mark along the journey and the path that we are going down. You guys are not doing it long. I am now bringing you along on the journey because I have gotten to a point where I feel like I can share some things. I don't I do not want this to be me know-it-all session that I am, you should be doing this or you should do this and you're not here because you don't. This isn't that channel. This is, think of me as your transformation glow up mentor. I'm your girlfriend. We are going to laugh, may cry, we may get deep, we may talk, grab your tea and talk about some tea. But no, I'm like your mentor, but I'm your girlfriend. Think of me, if you come across these videos, think of me as you're having a conversation with your girl on FaceTime, and we're gonna get down and dirty to the tea. Feel free to drop any topics you would like me to touch on in the comments. If I don't know, I just will tell you, girl, I don't know. I have not been there yet, because like I said, there's still stuff that I'm learning. Also, there is, how do I put this? You can go through things and you feel like you've grown from them, but then you may come in path in crossing with someone who maybe triggers something you thought you have gone through, and you may not necessarily have to rework it. It may pull you back a little bit, but then you got to pull yourself forward. And I've been there. So, like, again, I'm not here to make it seem like my life is perfect. I have just gone through things, learned things, gone through therapy, trauma healing, to the point where I am able to share the knowledge that I have learned, I have gained. And to be honest, all of this started by me being in my word, reading the word, and deepening my relationship with God. So that is Speak Volume. My main thing was, I am not just a makeup artist. I am pretty much your glow up transformation girlfriend, where we touch on a lot of inner beauty, because you can put on as much makeup as you want, but if you do not feel good within yourself, if you do not feel happiness, joy, if you don't feel you're worthy, if you don't feel like you're enough, the makeup is not going to help. The moment you take that makeup off, that's when all the issues are still there. So I'm really big on mental growth, growing from within, growing with people around you, and doing that in a way that when you work on those inner parts of yourself, you naturally glow. So when we do the makeup, it's just an enhancement. So that is my business in a nutshell. My journal is What You Water Grows. So I have a journal planner, and we have lipsticks and lip glows. The lipsticks are liquid lipsticks we have in Speak Volume and Fierce. We have recently changed the name, so if you do have the red, it is now Speak Volume. If you have the plum, it is now Fierce. And our lip glows are a lip gloss consistency, but it's very moisturizing. We are going to be restocking those soon. I'm creating new tubes for them, and my products was to speak life and speak affirmations into yourself when you apply those products. My journal on each page has a different affirmation for the week, and it just helps you. What You Water Grows is seeing like you pour into yourself and you're going to grow. Not saying that people think because you grow there's something wrong, and it's like, no, that is not the case. But when you're learning, you're continuing to grow. So we are going to have weekly videos. 2 videos a week is where we are heading. So please come be a part of the stamp makers. And yeah, I'm excited. So if you're new here, drop a line down below in the comments. If you are returning, say something in the comments for me, and I'm going to leave you how I leave you in all my other videos. Check up on a loved one, tell somebody you love them, pay it forward, smile at somebody. You never know what people are dealing with. People deal with silent battles every day. So be a positive light. My battery died, but be a positive light, spread positivity, and you know what it is. Live, love, laugh. Bye.